Great contest of this tournament league between Kerala and Telangana. Telangana in yellow, Kerala in green, black. We have two great teams lining up, along with four officials and the captain there. Goalkeeper Nikota Tamang from the Telangana side, and that's the photograph as a picture there. Team lining up there, and we have on the other side the Kerala with led by captain Anok Sean, jersey number 5, and that's something as a memory a great to be remembered for these youngsters who have been part of this tournament, part of this journey so far, and it gives a great pleasure to watch them up ready with it. And that's we have the four officials, and that is another side moment of proud for these youngsters who have got this thing right. Absolutely great. Watch it up right, going it through that time, and there it is finally. That's and two captains coming up. Anok Sean along with Nikota Tamang. We have the officials four as well. Arun Hansda there. Omkar Biswas, Mridmay Mondal, Vijendra Parmar. And that's the four officials of the day today. Match Commissioner Ravi Shankar Jayaraman has been the match commissioner for this day, and your host Mohammed Supri, which decides which team will set which options and which team will pick up the side. And that is a photo to be remembered along with four officials in their presence, and there they're checking the things up right, and that's we'll see the teams lining up playing for this match and being ready with it, and that's the lineup we have: Zumail Muhammad Nisar, Arush KV, Mohammad Hadi, Anok Sean, Mohammad Irfan, Mohammad Shuhaib, Sanij PM, Shri Nandan MK, Mohammad Arish Khan, Andil Manju, Mohammad Rishal P, Suresh Babu Padachiri, the coach of the Kerala. And that is the playing 11 for Telangana. We have Nikota Tamang, captain and goalkeeper, Tumala Santosh, Atharva Bisht, Baditi Dilip, Aryan Nishad, Asa IB, Syed Mujib, Faisal Khan, Mogulna Karthik, Alex Kumar, Yasir Khan, and coach Abidi. And as the substitute, we have both stronger on the substitute side. Keralam with Sayant K, Nihal Mujib, Kashif Minaz, Tawfiq Ki, Mohammad Faizan, Mohammad Shamil, Saurabh Sajid, Abhishek S, Adnan Manshur. And the Telangana side followed by Palakuri Dharan, Borakunta Dhyan, Mirza Ghalib, Mamidala Avyukt. And that's the ticking clock and the start of the play. Boys in yellow, we have today Telangana, and in green, we have Kerala, and that's looking to get early breakthrough. But wow, brilliance! Absolutely, that bicycle kick. How many times we've seen this, and that is in the early breakthrough with that clearance coming up, and that looks this game will wow, and move and slide will be at turn and twist definitely there with these two captains leading it from the front, and that will be interesting to see how these both teams compete in this game. It will be a great challenge to watch them up, and that's it looks great inside that box. Good control, and you see the good effort there, and the clearance coming up, and that's as a side. It looks great, and that's again straight into the hands, looking quickly to get close to the goalkeeping side, and then it takes it up, and that is it looks great and interesting. And that is it looks with that great intent. And wow, it looks great taking on that side. And that is where the game changes up. And that what it does it take? Does it take back inside that box? And that's where it looks quite good. Watching it from that angle, creating that angle up, and that's a good way. Both teams with that good start, looking to get that hold, looking to get that one up. And that sometimes mostly happen when we find these kind of issues happening comfortable like back to back, and it's more important to get that momentum back with that kind of intake. And that's both team are on that situation where they are just wanting to play a big warm up there for the players. The more time they'll get with themselves, the more comfortable they'll be with the ball possession, and that usually happens after 10 to 14 minutes of the game, where it comes to know to the knowledge of players, conditions required, how the opponent team striking, what are their plans, how they're acting upon this situation, how they're tackling up. So that's all are the factors the each team play and keep in their mind while the game is played on. So which is why it's more important to analyze the game in the early minutes rather than to just lose hope or to just put efforts. It is about the mind game as well, how much you're prepared with physical as well and mentally as well, how much in depth you have did the analysis part, the SWOT analysis for the players, whom to block, whom to charge, when to play aggressive, when to play defensive. And that's where good passing is always the key, with small passes, minimizing those efforts, saving energy. And these are some clever tips for young players when they come on the ground. They go with that kind of strategy very often. And in fact, that is a great and good way to take up that part if it looks in that way. Obviously, in all the time, all the conditions when thing rises up, it is the players who changes the strategy with time to time, and that's where thing happens up. So we wait and watches for that one entirely up to that side. And that's where we are all back inside that way. As 6 minutes gone, that's where they are just analyzing the game part, both teams having that competent part, good players, all have that great talent to come up in the situation where these are the conditions. I want to take about this tournament organized Junior Boys National Football Championship for Dr. BC Roy Trophy 2026. And these are the tournaments which bring young talent on the board for junior boys. providing them a big platform, a big exposure, and getting them nurtured and ready for the high level tournaments to make sure that they give a right and fair chance to players participating in those events. And that's where thing comes and goes, and that is a good way to watch this one up, likely to come with that intent. And that is a great way to watch this one up. And that's a good pass. Moment of brilliance. Jersey number 9. Looking to get, but well blocked, well blocked, well done. Well done, captain, showing his all the well experienced goalkeeping here. It was almost so close. Nikota Tamang with that brilliant moment, but still they have got that corner, the first one on the board. Kerala strikes the first corner into that side with all the hopes coming in their way. And there you see missing that mark. But well done in the end. Looks for both in a good way. And that's good way for the players. Good passing coming from Keralam side. Have been a great team throughout the tournament. And you see Telangana as well, not providing any inch. So good in every attempt. And then what it takes down. Good one, good moment. A super tackle there, but still got the ball back. Jersey number 10 striking it quickly there and then advancing it back to his own player. Jersey number 10, we have Shri Nanda there with this Keralam side. Mogula Karthik, especially that. Mogula Karthik from the Telangana side taking that ball up in inside that way. And that's a good way of making sure in clarifying his presence, as that's where you cannot keep him away from the game. And that's straight into his hands, waiting for that chance. And that's quickly inside his way. Quickly trying, but well done again. That's a good one, Nikoda Tamang. Almost keeping his team, but he'll not be happy with what has happened last 2 minutes. Straight away, two different times we've seen players striking hard, but he has done it, keeping his part. But somewhere he needs to be very careful with the defense side, almost leaking that gap, which will be easier for picking those gap from the side of Keralam. And that's where, And that's still the chance for the corner rising up high for that occasion. And that's where it takes it down. Chance there inside, header coming up, and the ball still. And now that's clearance coming up. Big sight of relief coming up for the team, and that whistle coming up. And a special thanks to Karnataka State Football Association. We've seen large number of tournaments being organized, taking place in a very good shape, providing players a great facility, allied core building teams, providing from a great development to them. And there we see advancing up quickly, jersey number 9 with that touch. What a Superman save this is. And this is a best moment of brilliance, I would say. Nikota Tamang becoming a Superman flying high with that clearance coming back in his side. Absolutely from his way. Not for a while look, it was impossible for him, but he made it possible. It was a great, great effort. I'm sure that this is going to be one of the best goalkeeping and captain leading that one from all the way up. Corner coming up, and but that will not be happy. They'll feel up. Sun HPM was there, quickly advancing, and again you see into his hands. What a safe pair of hands this man is. Nikota Taman. Whatever you talk about him, it will be less to praise. The work he's doing is incredible, providing all the way up, and that's a good way to get the ball back. Looking to get it back, but lost the ball in that chase. And that's where the Kerala side looks little bit good in that form with passes, frequent attacks, and they knew they'll try hard and hard, and they knew they will find the way. For Nikota Tamang, will take the time, but striking. And again, we see jersey number 7, cross kick, and again a beautiful save. What a player this is! One man show it looks. Just we see all the players fighting hard to tackle only one player to get through the ball, which is Nikota Tamang. Rest, it is very easy for them to get the ball through their way. Only one time they're struggling to pass the ball clear, one man, and that's Nikota Tamang. And they know if they does it, they'll through to this game. That is only the passage where it's coming. Hindrance is acting as a wall. Again, jersey number 7, Mohammed, the man with that cross and clearance again coming back. And the corner will be taken. Again, that's wonderful. Take a bow for this young boy. Flying high, diving everywhere, but making sure that he stops the ball from all the way and gets it through that clearance. Big one, big man coming back inside that way. Again, that could be a chance, but does it back. And good piece of defending. I would say a good piece of defending from the Telangana side. And that is required in all the way. And that's way inside, and that's clearance. And that's the way time ticking off. As we see, 17 minutes have gone so far without any goal, but we have seen great passes, great moments created out, but not a single time it looks they're able to crack that one up, and that's where it makes difficulty for them. And that is a good way inside that box. Looks to set it back, and then jersey number 6 trying to pull it up, trying to do what best he can do, and then keeping the ball with his team, finding his man, and then inside that way and just going it away. And the whistle goes up. And that's the header coming up and the clearance. Wonderful done in the end. And that is every time we see they are striking hard. How many times we've seen that counter attack quickly shattering, but still Nikota Tamang strongly saving all those attempts. Multiple, numerous time attempts we have seen, all are getting rejected. And but sometime, mostly it's becoming one man show, but the game looks great when all 11 comes together. And that's where is a little bit Telangana not happy with what is going through, almost not trying to dominate. That brilliant with those counter attacks, building pressure to the Karalam side. And that's the moment. Again with jumping high and clearing that one up this time. It was a good try, well attempted, but in the end, losing that touch and control. And that's the time ticking off. 23 minutes so far passed. Well, with all the hopes turning high for this moment. 23 minutes gone. Still looking to get that hint. Looking to get things up. And there we see that hint with that pass, cross in, throw in, header, and again, how many times? How many times you've seen this? It is just one man show with that brilliant diving right and left. What a great piece of goalkeeping. Impressive in the tournament. So much impressive. And now they're looking to accelerate and finding their way. Jersey number 4 looks to enter inside with that chance and missed that mark completely. Lost that control. Not be happy with his kick. Did up Aline Kumar with that kick. It was a brilliant pass by Batiti Dilip. Could not get the control out of it and losing that touch. And that's you talk about them, you praise about them every time. You'll feel happy for what has happened, how it has happened, why it has happened. And that's we see both teams now getting that momentum back. This is going to be a tough game for both the sides, a very tough game for both the side, where it enrolls up, where it participates up, and that's where it takes it down back. And then what it takes it down back inside. Again, that cross, brilliant pass. Somebody need to get it back. Hasn't reached there, tried it well. Good piece of defense. Absolutely good tackle. Get the ball back with that clearance. Both teams not allowing them any inch. Playing with that great mind, great contribution to the game part. Looking to accelerate up inside that way. And that's where it strikes it up. Getting everything perfectly all right. And that is all about the time where things are lapsing it down. 27 minutes. And that's where it's dominating it up, striking up good, very often with that time, ticking it off, digging it off, lapsing it up, and that's where it takes it down, takes it round with cross kick inside that box, and that's where it looks great and good. And there it is, 28 minutes have gone. with that time ticking off. And a big sigh of relief for players for at least 1 minute break, water breaks, important for them to get their breath back. A big sigh of relief and refreshment for them. Back shortly will be on the ground. And that's just quickly running with that long range. Is that the error? Is that the closest one? How close? Big margin error, but somehow a big fortune there in this moment with that kick, just changing that line and left by an inch. That would have been the first for the board. Telangana would be fighting hard for that one. This was the moment they were pushing for that one small error from the opponent, and there you are through to this game. This is why it is very important. Each and every event is important. Each and every contribution creates and it decides a great role, and that's where you all have to be very careful with what is happening and going up. And that's where it takes it down, jersey number 11, and then advancing it up. And everyone's eyeing on that time inside that box. And no answer to him, losing that side. But a good moment for him, creating that difficulty for him to get it through. And there's we see that coach is shouting hard and guiding it from this side, keeping an eye on every occasion, the analysis of the match, and telling the players what they have to do. We have Pius Exi, the team manager, head coach Suresh Prabhu, assistant coach Mansoor Ali Khan, Sakit A, the physiotherapist for Kerala side. On Telangana side, we have Abdul Haq Bindari, the team manager, head coach Ali Akbar Abidi, Tarun Kumar, the physiotherapist, assistant coach, we have Chinna Vinod Kumar. These are the coaches, officials from the game from both the sides, keeping an eye on the team movement, and a great contributions of there as well in igniting these young talent, providing them a great touch, making sure that these players does everything right for the team, things perfectly matching to their skill set, almost getting to that touch, getting back with that intent. Tremendous piece of work done in the end from them. And a good work done by jersey number 12. Keep that ball quickly, Andil Manju, but lost the ball with that quick movement of his leg, passes it back to Athar Visht, passing it to jersey number 11, Alim Kumar, then passes it to jersey number 17, Wasir Khan, and Yasir Khan losing that ball up. Alim Kumar in the end. As we keeps the eye on the clock, it's 37 minutes, hardly 7 to 8 minutes of the play left, as both teams would be in that hurry to finish this first half with the with that lead. And there you see which team will bring that lead to end up this first half with a high note closing of first half. Both teams in that rush to end that one up so that they'll be very comfortable in building that pressure on the opponent side, as both teams in that way parallelly doing good, equally contributing, standing hard, not allowing them an inch to go with that set. And that's a good pass, good play of that one. Jersey number 11 striking hard, looking for that gap. Can that be the moment? And a good work done quickly by the goalkeeper from the end, Zumail Mohammed, quickly reaching his hand over the ball, getting that grip, quickly playing that ball up. It was a tough call for the goalkeeper, usually either to stay on your position or to come back quickly to get the ball up. And that's a very quick calculation. That could be a good ball. Very good ball in the end, but could not get to that speed. These are the some small things which keeps in mind going up, which has to be taken care of every time, and that's you see that whistle up. And that's the point we're taking that ball from that angle. Last 5 minutes for this first half to end up. And just waiting for the start of the play. And yes, referee calls it up. Team perfectly lining up, taking that long kick, getting ready for that attempt. Again, jersey number 20 with that touch, looking to get back up. Brilliant pass, chance again, and whistle goes up. Good work done in the end. And we've seen the referee part as well. So good throughout this tournament. Very much experienced referees showing their great experience. He gets that ball up. Good clearance, good pass, but lost the ball in the end. And that's just we've seen a great example of team just looking for that one hint, one opportunity, and they'll be through to this moment. And that's we see that whistle coming up, referee clearly giving that foul, and then things working out for both the teams as it's becoming a tough situation for both the sides, finding it a little bit difficult for both of them getting that ball up with that goal as they want it up, and the crowd from the both side just waiting for that one goal, just waiting for that one touch, one opportunity, and they'll be through to this point. And a chance! Does it back this time! Gets it through. This was a moment we were looking, and Karalam finally succeeding in breaking that shattered wall. Nikota Tamang has this time no clue, and absolutely a moment of brilliance work done by the team of Karalam. Look at that long range pass, perfectly aligned, and you see that ball bouncing up, finding that space, and hitting that nets. Superb way to get the opener, and what a timing it was! 44 minutes, just 1 or 2 minutes left for the first half, and they'll surely be very happy to end this first half with a lead. You can't get the happiest finishing in the first half and like this dramatic. Absolutely great. And for a while, you see the team who was doing good. Nikota Tamang was doing absolutely great with those number of saves, but this time he has no answer to that. And that will be just that kind of a finishing touch they wanted to provide. And now the pressure will be building up on the Telangana side, mounting up with each every minute passing on. And let's see how much additional time provided with that touch. And that's San HPM, jersey number 9 with that brilliant goal. And he'll be the key player today. And what about that pass? Pass coming right on the time. Last 2 minutes to go. And there you see, will he get that come back? Will he get that touch? Will he get that kind of a moment? And the time ticking off. Last 2 minutes to go. And that will be through to this first half. Kerala side turning things into easiest way. And that's we see things not looking good. He's looking in terrible pain, as not sure is he okay or they need to call the physiotherapist. Yes, he's all right. He's on the ground. That's good news. It was jersey number 3. Things coming up right for them, and just the time ticking off. Minutes to go with that timing on it, timing on that part. And that's full time whistles up for half time actually. And that's you see passing with that one up, looking for that touch, just with all such sorts of opportunities opening for them, and they'll be very happy to get it through to that point. And of course, why not? They'll not be happy with the kind of the great performance led in. shots and four, and four shot on target, one from Telangana side, one saves and three saves, six corners and one corner from the Telangana side, two fouls and three fouls, and no yellow card, no red card. It's been great to watch this one up, and we'll be back shortly within that break, followed with that time, and we'll be back shortly with that. It watching that one up, inside that one up, looks to set it back, and that's where it create that chance. Again, that is a kind of a start. Both teams now wanted to get, and that Kerala side and the other side planning perfectly for this second half and making sure that they do not commit any error. Play that free-minded game, not in pressure, just concentrate on the thing what they have, rather than putting what has gone behind. Come with positive mind. Don't be in that hurry, and they'll surely be back with some strategy, both teams, in order to tackle each other. And surely they have that wonderful substitute lineup as well, which definitely they'll look to try to give them that chance. Definitely they'll try to make the best use of that substitute. They have both teams in their playing 11. They can shuffle the players. We have Abhishek S, Gaurav Sajid, Shamil K, Faizan PN, Tawfiq in the forward line midfield from the Keralam side. And from the other side, Telangana, we have Mirza Ghazi, Mandala Aiftuk, Jangam Chaitanya, Appala Rajesh, Kumari Sravan, Videsh Vade. That's good players list we have in the substitute lineup, and that's good to see how they progresses, how they come across, how they target that region, and looking to get inside jersey number 14 with that brilliant touch and a moment of brilliance this time as well, and a banger to the side. Jersey number 7, Mohammed Shukaib with that wonderful goal, and that is a brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Sometime when you have a great piece of coordination, you can beat the world best goalkeeper as well with ease. Look how easily it was planned. Jersey number 14 with that perfect touch, and jersey number 9 again, that Shanich PM. What a take about that. Mohammed Avish with that. So great, so brilliant. Tawfiq KI with that touch. And now they wanted to get back. They wanted to somehow, but a beautiful sight for that clearance. 48 minutes. It's just the start for the second half, but we've seen that good goal and the lead, and somehow they wanted to strike hard. Boys in green, Shanich PM, a good player. What a great player he is, holding that ball up with that brilliant pass and coming along and pacing that one up. Jersey number 7 and lost that rhythm. Again, Mohammad Shuhaib, his pass was tremendous, and that's the reason pinpointing that one up. And that is why they are very much sure about which player they need to mark it and which player they have to go it through. And that's they have to be very much sure onto that side, which player to mark it down, which player to put it up. And that's free kick. Again, an opportunity opens to make their goal one more on the board. Pressure highly onto that side, and now they looks to lose their rhythm. All eyes on the defense, and that's true over the body lineup. But well tried. That kick was well, and that is a moment of brilliance. Waiting for that one up. Brilliant work done in the end. And that whistle goes up. It was a perfect time on that banger. And we see quickly physiotherapists running, making sure that thing goes well for them. Saket A, physiotherapist from the side, making sure that everything is smoothless, everything goes back right, and that becomes a great way for the sides to watch them up going for their way, and that is a great way to watch that up. And then with that way up, taking that one up. And there we see that charge and change. Getting that ball out back. Boys in green. Absolutely dominating it well with that brilliant pass again to Mohamed Shoaib with that one. And he does it back. And that's missed that chance, but still get that ball out back. Good moments. You see that sliding down, putting all the efforts and making sure that everything they does, they contributed back best with that thing, shaping it perfectly all right. And that's where they wanted to take it up, take from that side, making sure that they advances it back to that side. And that's through the point where the game changes up with everything perfectly all set. Again, that could be a chance and lost it. Somewhere with back to back two goals. It looks they've lost their rhythm, lost their confidence back. They wanted to get their momentum back. Somehow they wanted to try something different, and that's where things changes it up. And that's where things look absolutely changing from that angle. And again, that's back with that hint, back with that charge. Jersey number 10, and that's through him. They'll not be happy with what is happening up. Things just turning away from them, the game going further and further from their side. Doesn't look comfortable with that try. And then in the end, it's about the timing, which was all set from their side. They wanted to add that one up, and that whistle coming up. And that's where the thing's turning up. Good work done from the end, leading from that side.
Oh, that's not good. Widely set, and we've taken that one as you see, sliding it that one, and then in that course collided and then lost his balance and just dropping from that side as he's okay on all right. That's good to watch him up back. Perfectly set. He's up back. Physiotherapist quickly coming and providing that relief to his pain. And again, chance for that free kick opens up. Anouk Sean, the captain, will take that one up, and all the hopes open to get three on the board. And let's see, can he make that one up? Can he add that one? Can he does it? And just drifting it away. And that's a good choice. Time ticking off, and they are just playing with that free mind. Almost on that winning side, Kerala so far looks just enjoying that game, dominating it up. And the more time they're keeping the ball, that's more important for them likely to be in this game. That's just the key area. They wanted to let it go anyhow, any point, just going with that touch, just going with that side. And that's the time ticking off, waiting for that moment. Looks to set back. Long range kick. And just with that time, it's tripping away the game as he looks confused, looks uncomfortable with the game. It's going up Telangana, just losing that side as slightly drifting in that trouble with each and every second passing it on. They look little uncomfortable, much worried. I started this game brilliantly, but somehow could not strongly coming back, strongly getting things up for them. Perfectly somewhere they've lost that rhythm, they've lost that chase. Flawless, the game was moving ahead. But how does it sound to them? How it looks to them? Completely unparalleled with the kind of the start it ended up, the kind of a game it looked. And as we see that time ticking off, just they are in that hurry. Kerala side and Telangana side wanted to get one goal at least to get back, bring that pressure back into that side. And somehow they got that opportunity opens for them now in the form of corner coming up. Left corner with all the hopes this time. Can they make a high successful corner? Can they do it so? But that clearance coming back and closing all the doors of hope for this corner into a goal, but still got the ball back inside that box and a brilliant save and that kick coming up and losing that one up as well. Tried it hard, but somehow just lapsing from his sight. And that's good way to keep the ball up inside that way as the time ticking off 66 minutes 67. And that's good to watch it up. Check that one up. It's completely in that good touch, waiting for that one. And the clock timing ticking off and almost came so close and then missing it up back. And we see that's clearly been a good hint for this game as they're doing it right, perfectly matching that one up, providing their best of the way, and that's where looks to dominate brilliantly, and that's jersey number 5 and 7, I would say. Anok Sean, captain, doing the responsibility for centre half midfield, covering all the region, whatever he could, leading the team in a great way. As we have Mohammad Shuqaib, Sanich PM, these are the key players for the side, which have almost done so well in making this game up to that side, and that's the whistle going up, and that is the way it is through to that way. Jersey number 3 with that pass, but the clearance coming up and got it through, and in the end lost it. Still got the ball, but no way, just losing that grip over to that side. Again, that one corner comes up, opening the hopes for one more goal. In last 20 minutes, can they add one more? That's where the question comes. Will they get another one, or will be a safe? Although they're on that safe panel, Karalam team almost in that touch, and that header clears it comfortably. Reason for it, and that whistle going up that way. And we see that magic from his side. A good control over that ball with that brilliant pass inside that gap again. Jersey number 7 this time. Mohammed with that brilliant and lost that control over to it. And it is absolute great. Slightly coming close, getting that opportunity inside, creating that charge. And the goalkeeper waiting for that chance as the time ticking off, and they are just making that clock count quickly. That's all. They're in that winning side, but just making sure that they do not do anything silly. make sure that they keep themselves away with fouls, which might cause them a heavy penalty if they does not work on this element of the risk factor with small errors, which might cause big confusion and big problems. And that's a good way to keep the game in that flow which they started up, enjoying that game, learning from that mistakes, and making sure that whatever they learn, they have to again rebuild the team for the next match. Every match will bring different situation, and every situation has a different aspect of looking game and learning from that game, upskilling players from each and every event. That's very important where the experience increases. And we quickly see that physiotherapist has been invited for that one up because it seems out to be a big pain. Might not sure he'll be okay to play or just there will be a replacement coming up for his pain, not able to just lift his leg. Physiotherapist doing his great work. As 2 3 times we've seen those kind of injuries coming up back where we have physiotherapist, and yes, he's been out for a while, and there might be someone replacing him quickly as they're left with little time, no more risk they can do. Whereas the opponent targeting hard, finding easier ways, easier opportunities to roll the back to that D area, confusingly making sure that they cross that defense line and scores a goal and add that one more inside that way with jersey number 6 with that brilliant one up, and that's just brilliant. That is brilliant. And finally that's he'll not happy with, and the whistle comes up. Last 13 minutes to go, and then we'll see things coming up. And that's again brilliant. Looking for that good ball, but deflected up by the defenders, not putting them easy. You see a tough call for the defenders as these are the key time where any error can cause them a big loss to the game. But that's where we see quick pace from the side. Good ball. Looking to get third one and does it back. Splendid effort, and that is the third one for him. Look at the kind of a game. Sanich PM. What is he doing today? What a great day today he had. And we have witnessed what the storming comeback from Sanich PM. Surely Bean is going to be the best top scorer of the tournament, I'm sure. And the way he's kicking, and that's tremendous from right, left to leg. Both the angles, he's been absolutely great. No doubt about his performance, his ability to finish the game as a great striker and a finisher. You see all the qualities in him. There we see things getting good for the side. Again, you see his name on the board. Hero for this match, we're sure. Long range kick and good work done in the end by Zumal Muhammad. Coming back quickly with that moment. And we see that kick over to his leg. Referee clearly giving that foul up. And he's okay. That's right. That's all right. He's up. Jersey number 11, Aline Kumar. And that's we have a chat from Mohammad Rishal, jersey number 20 from the Karalam side. And that will be a kick with highly all the possible way to get this moment up, up, and over. For a while it looked he came close, but this time he just misses by an inch short of a yard, I would say. And that would have been opener for the Telangana side. And that's just last 8 minutes to go. What more we can see in this game in last 8 minutes to go? Are we watching a great dramatic end as we all looks to see that one in last 8 minutes to go, with one team banking with three, the other one struggling to find a move, but somehow just finding it a little tough, but just wanted to make sure that they at least add a one goal to the board, completely being terrifying with the kind of performance, almost trying hard, but somewhere they've lost it this game. Might be a reason of forward line not doing good or the front line from the side not doing good from the defense. But take a bow of challenging the situation came up, but easily handled from Keralam's side with the team perfectly being planned, executing the plan according to the requirement of the conditions. And that is where the proper analysis of a game work, and a special contribution to the captain Anouk Shaw, giving all the chances to youngsters players, making sure that they play with that free mind, no burden on them, player giving that authority to play in their respective position, and just play with that natural game and ability to make sure that he does everything good to come back. He does everything all right to get things up going in his way, and that's the whistle. Cross, header, and over. Last 5 minutes to go. What else we can see in this last 5 minutes? And that's with the time they just wanted to follow each and every moment, things coming close to them, becoming perfect with the time. And that's where things come in handy. Right position for them. And that's timing on to that point with that lead getting up high, time ticking off, waiting to come back inside that way, and he looks to get it back with that efforts and clearly been identified with that same hint. And there it is, true to that point inside that way. And that's again a chance and miss. This might be an error. This might be a heavy loss to the team with that small error, but still they are back on that positive side, but still cannot ignore that small errors and missed an error created confusion and problem for the Kerala side, and that is going to be a heavy one for them. And let's see what will be provided. And yes, it is. All eyes on jersey number 11. Can he open the account for the team? Aleen Kumar and Zumail Muhammad. The contest between these two, and this is going to be the closest for Telangana at least to open their account in last full 5 minutes of the play left. And let's see what he brings back to the side. And the whistle goes up. And Charles done. Would you believe deflection in the penalty, but a goal coming up? You see that hope opens. Hope reinfused with the team Telangana. They are also there in the contest. What a great way. Just you see in that pass, brilliant save by Zumail Muhammad. First attempt and just losing that control and staying with that ball. Touch in the deflection, bouncing back and hitting that back. It was a great pleasure to watch this goal coming up. And now you see that quickly charging back inside jersey number 17 and that kick away. And that's a good. And that is a great way to watch it up. And that's with that time things turning up. Last 2 3 minutes to go, still the ball in that position from their side. That timing onto that point. And yes, and it does goes through. And 5 minutes additional provided. That is our last 5 minutes opportunity for the boys in yellow to at least get a chance to get a comeback. And each and every second passing on, they're getting in big pressure. And just these last 5 minutes, they wanted to bang on, wanted to provide that touch. And you see that brilliant Mohammad Shuqai with that brilliant touch, skill set, ball control, and that's losing that ball from that side. And then a header coming up with that touch. Long range and one more. It's raining goal. And you see this time again Izzy. And now that's we have jersey number 17. This time with the goal coming up back in the last 4 minutes. And let's use his jersey number 17 with that way. Banging on that occasion. Saurav Sajid the man. Becoming the hero for this moment. Saurav Sajid and three goals from Sanich PM and then one from Sajid. That last 3 minutes in the game to end up this contest, and we waited for that chance. Quickly, that opportunity. It sinks in through their channel, sinks it through their way, and then in the end, just missing that mark completely with that touch. And one more. Would you believe? Everything is touching, it's turning into a goal. And you see so much proud the coaches are, and again Sajid with another one banking onto that point. Look at that one, absolutely tremendous, outplaying with big margin. You see from that long range, and then he gets the ball through, and long range distance timed out to perfection. And now no answer to the goalkeeper and captain, clueless, and they've lost it all the confidence in that game. And you see 5-1 sort of Sajid with another one. Karalam up on the match, up on the site, and that's they just wanted to watch it up, and that's where the time ticking off. And yes, that is a great way. Watch it up. And yes, that's brilliant. Jersey number 12 with that kick. Last few seconds, timer ticking, and finally we've seen that 95 minutes still the seconds counting. They want to end this contest with a goal, and that's true to him. And but with that time, we see any moment the clock would ring. As you see, the sixth one was about to come in this. You see the first half quite comfortably with one and four straight goals in the second half, fully in touch and control. And there you see that full time and team celebrating that occasion wonderfully. It was a great teamwork, great team building, and making sure that they've done everything right. Sanich PM with that three goals, 44 minutes, 48, 79, and then you see two additional goals coming in last 2 minutes. Saurav Sajid with that one, and Telangana with Alex Kumar Thoudam, 89 minute. And that's in the full time we have the story. It was a great pleasure to watch this one up. and people, the team meeting, greeting each other, congratulating them. Coaches are very happy, and why not with the kind of performance Kerala has almost feel them proud with the kind of performance they have delivered. It's been tremendous, top notch. And the Kerala side with 62% possession, Telangana 38, 17 shots by Kerala and 10 followed by Telangana, 9 shot on target and 5, 4 saves and 4 saves from Telangana, 11 corners have been taken from Kerala and whereas 3 from the opponent side, 7 fouls and 6 foul, yellow card only 1 from Telangana side, no red card. And that's been a great analysis of the match, which shows up highly dominating Kerala, winning this by a big, big margin, and a day to be remembered for their side. And tomorrow we have at this venue only and Bangalore football stadium, Mizoram taking it on Maharashtra and Meghalaya taking on Tamil Nadu at 11:15 and Mizoram at 8:15 the match. Thank you very much for this great contest. We'll see you tomorrow live. Thank you very much.